are you excited?
Oh, I haven't, I'm so busy. I haven't had time to be excited.
Emily?
Oh, I cannot tell you what that does to me. Oh.
I can see it. I can see what it does to you.
I don't know. I just wish...
What?
Nothing.
No, what?
No, it's just... You know how it is. There's so many distractions and...
Like what?
Kids, work, Barbara's trial's right around the corner, and I know Hal's worried about that. I got my subpoena. Did you get yours?
Yeah, I did. Along with the rest of the town. Seems like everybody who's not testifying in her defense is going to testify against her.
So are you nervous?
Oh, I guess so, a little bit.
Carly, she deserves to be punished. What Barbara did to us was unforgivable.
No, I know. I don't have any problem testifying against her. It's just that her lawyer is going to cross-examine me, and that's when things could get a little sticky.
Why?
Because he's going to attack my character, Emily. He's going to bring up my involvement with Craig and how I kissed him on the day of his wedding to Barbara.
Oh, come on. Nobody cares about that. It's all in the past.
Jack cares. And that is going to make Craig so happy.
Craig cannot hurt you and Jack. Carla, you guys are solid. You'll get through this together.
Yeah, in theory, I know that you're right. But I also know Jack. And he'll pretend that nothing is bothering him. And inside, he'll be tearing himself up.
Over what?
Over my unfortunate history with Craig. Jack tries to rise above it, but he's human. So when it bubbles to the surface, he gets hurt, he refuses to admit it, and that's where the resentment sets in. And that's what happened last year during Craig's trial. It almost destroyed us for good.
I think it would help if Jack heard you say that, maybe not in so many words.
Oh, well, I have. I've talked to Jack, and he listens. But somehow, I feel like he thinks I'm just hiding my true feelings, that I'm just saying whatever he wants to hear.
Are you?
What? What does that mean?
Is Jack right? Are your feelings for Craig gone, or are you afraid that this trial is going to remind you just how much you care about Craig?
The only feeling that I have left for Craig Montgomery is contempt. Makes things too easy. All I would have to do is hint that I was still interested, and he would rearrange his entire life.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I mean, the little I've seen, it looks like he and Rosanna are getting pretty cozy.
He's just passing time, waiting for something better to come along. Actually, I had... No, never mind.
Huh? Oh, no. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. What were you gonna say?
Will you promise me that you won't tell anybody?
I promise.
You promise me that you won't even tell Hal?
I promise I won't tell Hal. What?
What? I have this fantasy where I go to bed with Craig and give him the best night of sex he's ever had in his whole life. And then I just happen to let it slip to Rosanna and watch them disintegrate in front of me.
Interesting. Only when I don't have feelings for someone, rarely do I find myself having fantasies about having sex with them.
I'm gonna get that.
Sure.
No, just give me 30 seconds.
No.
Come on, Carly. I wouldn't be here if I didn't really have to be.
Well, would you look at the time? I had no idea it was so late.
I'll get back to you about those designs. Just give me a few days.
No rush. No rush. I'll talk to you later.
You still know how to clear a room. What do you want?
You've been subpoenaed for Barbara's trial?
Along with many other people. Why?
Well, most likely they'll be reviving our recent past. That'll be destructive for my daughter. She'll read about it, she'll hear about it, and any trust she has in me, any respect I've gained recently will be in jeopardy.
Well, that would really stink. If that happened. I hope it doesn't. But I've been called to be a witness for the prosecution, and when Barbara's lawyer cross-examines me, he's obviously going to try to do anything he can to discredit me.
Well, we could take steps to make sure that doesn't happen.
How?
You were exposed to treatments designed to age your body. Your skin had to have affected your mind. Your memory's probably hazy. You can't be considered a reliable witness.
That's not true.
Well, who's to say? The court will have to dismiss you. No testimony. And we'll all be spared this cheap and tawdry sensationalism. Yeah, I thought you'd like that idea. Maybe next time I come to your door, you'll be more eager to let me in.
You know, there was a time I would have gone for this. But that is in the past. I am going to testify, Craig. And if Barbara's lawyer wants to discredit me, then I'll just have to deal with it.
It's going to hurt Lucy. That doesn't bother you?
Yes, it does. Any other questions?
No. We can talk about this when I get back.
Where are you going?
To Montega. I have to talk Sierra into letting Lucy stay. I was hoping I could count on your help, but I think she'll understand your reasons. Oh, excuse me. Yes.
Hello, it's me. I just wanted to hear your voice again before you got on the plane.
You and Lucy getting along?
Oh, yes, we haven't stopped talking since you left. Are you at the airport?
Actually, I'm at Carly's.
Why?
Well, I was hoping to enlist her help in getting Sierra to let Lucy stay in Oakdale, but I don't think she thinks it's important enough to require her help.
Well, that's typical. Well, I won't keep you. Have a good trip. Again.
Thanks, Rosanna. I'll miss you, too.
Hello. Is Craig still here? I noticed he left his shaving kit behind, so I thought I'd bring it to him.
No, you didn't. But why should you start telling the truth at this late date?
Why should I lie?
You don't need a reason. It's a reflex with you, Rosanna. Like breathing. But it doesn't matter what you tell me. I do know why you're here.
Oh, really? Well, why don't you enlighten me?
You came because you heard that Craig and I were in the same room together and you were afraid he might try and kiss me again. And don't try to deny it. I can see it in those shifty little eyes.